Hello, my name is Kurt Lacaprucci, and I'm the founder of Caring Financial Strategies. And today I'd like to talk to you about this topic, lessons from Monticello. Monticello is the estate of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, the author of the Declaration of Independence. It is a beautiful place in Virginia if you've never been there. The buildings, the grounds are just breathtaking, immaculately kept up. And I'd like to talk about just two practical lessons from there. There's many that you can glean, and it's definitely a place that is worthwhile to visit. One thing about Thomas Jefferson and his extensive travels and the many things that he did, when he would travel to a different place and he would see something done that he liked and he was very impressed with, he would take detailed notes about what they did and how they did it. He would take those notes, and when he would go back to his home, he would implement those things with the detailed instructions he had. And he just had some wonderful things in his buildings and some beautiful things on his grounds that he would not have had otherwise. So he was a master at learning from others and applying those things in his own life. And such a wonderful quality to have. It's important that we learn from others and that we are organized, we take detailed notes, and that we implement them properly. Extremely, extremely important. And you just see so many wonderful things there when you're at Monticello. It's just really amazing. Thomas Jefferson, in many ways, was far ahead of his time. But another lesson there is he had a very good taste. He had very nice things. But unfortunately, he tended to live a little bit beyond his means. And so what happened was he began to get in debt. And I remember as I was hearing one of the guides talk about that, and I said, how did he get so far in debt, and why did people loan him money or banks or things of that nature when he already had so much debt? And because he was a former president of the United States and because he was the author of the Declaration of Independence, people didn't tell him no, and so he got further in debt, and no one came to collect for the same reasons. And so when he died, he passed on his estate to his children. And then the debt collectors began to come. Okay, and by that point, he was $3 million in debt. And of course, the children had no means to pay that debt, so the only option that they had was to sell the property, which was very sad. And you think about it in so many ways. I mean, Thomas Jefferson, he was bright, he was intelligent, he was articulate, he accomplished so many things in his career. But unfortunately, he lived above his means. No matter how famous you are, no matter if you were the president of the United States, the positions that he held in government, you cannot live above your means. It's eventually going to catch up with you. And sadly, he put his children and his next generation in a difficult position because of his poor handling of his finances. You know, the old saying is so true here, is if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And it's so important in our finances that we plan, that we live within our means, not living above our means. And ideally, you want to spend not spend any more money than you make. You want to spend less money than you make so that you can actually save and put your money to work for you. And you know, it's important that you have financial goals and that you work with someone that can help you achieve those. You know, at Caring Financial Strategies, we specialize in working with people and helping them and developing strategies that help people from where they are to get to where they want to be. And that is so important in life, that we take the time to think about it and plan it out before it's too late. Because what you happen is, in a case like this where someone dies, and instead of putting his family in a better financial position than he was at, he put them in a worse financial position. And so that's the kind of things that we want to avoid. And with careful planning and the right strategies, you can not only make your money work for you in your lifetime, you can set up the next generation in your family to be much more successful by teaching them those principles and helping prepare for their future as well. And so it's important that we do that and take that time to plan. You can contact us at cfshelps@gmail.com. That's C as in caring, F as in financial, S as in strategies, helps, HELPS, @gmail.com. And we would love to be able to set up a time to meet with you, correspond by email, set up a Zoom meeting, and help you in that planning process. We wish you and your family the very best. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I encourage you to like it, to share it with someone that you know, and encourage them and help them to start thinking about important areas in their life like this. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.